Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Mike Tannick, and this is Hearts of Iron 4. I decided to kick off my channel with Hearts of Iron 4 for two reasons. One, because for me, the game is very challenging. It's not easy. And I feel like when I'm watching someone on YouTube play a game and that they're just good at, they know the ins and outs of, the ending is kind of a foregone conclusion. Obviously, they have the system beat, and with me, that is not the case. You are going to watch me struggle, and it will be real. It is not an act, I guarantee it. The second reason is it is a challenge to keep interesting for YouTube. There's a lot of downtime in between that you have to fill with interesting commentary or facts about the game. So this playthrough is more geared towards the player who's just starting out. I am playing on vanilla here because I feel like a lot of new players to the game probably didn't buy all the DLC unless they got a good package deal. For me, I just had vanilla. So we're going to start with vanilla, and maybe if the series does well, then, I'll throw in some of the DLCs for future playthroughs. But I decided to mix it up a little bit. We are going to be the Communist United States of America. Why? I'm not really sure because it seems like a challenge. So we are going to do this. Yep, the United States, and we are going to play on, pardon, regular difficulty, which doesn't give any buffs, which I'm used to. If I'm being completely honest, I've never played on anything above recruit. So again, yes, you are going to watch me struggle. So let's kick this off. Now, starting out here, let's see. If I do recall, and we don't have the political power to do this yet, we do have, yes, a communist revolutionary. So Earl Browder is going to be our man. I can't wait for you, Earl. I can't wait. Okay. So let's kick this off. All right. Obviously, we are going to do the three basics. Electronic mechanical engineering, obviously. We're going to do basic machine tools for that production efficiency cap and to get that tree opened up, as well as construction. Now, the fourth one I love to play with. I mean, there's a lot of different directions we could go here depending on what we want to do. I don't like starting out doing any of the doctrines just for the fact that they tend to take a while, although, well, the air ones aren't too bad, but I want to do something a little more interesting since if we turn communist, we have a lot of ground to cover to the north and south of us, and we are going to be doing that by killing everybody. So we will do the infantry stuff. Okay, we're going to start out with some civilian factories. Over on the East Coast, there's some good infrastructure, so we'll put one in New Jersey, in Ohio, and let's see. Okay, why not? North Carolina. That's good to start. Free military factories. Since we will be doing a lot of ground invasions, I'm going to be training a lot of infantry divisions, so we're going to have to get this up here. Maybe the support equipment or the artillery. Let's do the artillery for now. At least get that production up so we can have a few stored when we go to train our infantry. Now, starting out with the US, it's really annoying. You get all these destroyers, which we're going to cancel one of them. And then we are going to build us a big old capital ship. So let's go with a battleship. We're going to do Colorado class and crank that all the way up. And we still have 3 left over. So let's put... Since we do have the submarine too, let's play to our strengths here. And yeah, we will dedicate dockyards to that because most countries start out with submarine 1. And we have enough destroyers training here. The other thing I'm going to do is cancel this. We don't need interwar carrier fighters. We're not going to use them. That will free up a factory for, here we go, support equipment. All right, national focus. I've never done this tree, the reestablish the gold standard, because of the fact that we have 2 research slots that we can open up over here. So we are going to start by continuing the New Deal. I don't have the patience to wait for the election to go for the gold standard. So, infantry divisions. If you don't know, these are the divisions you start with. The National Guard division template is a mess. We are not going to build any of those. We are not going to build any cavalry, and we're not going to build any garrison brigade. In fact, we are going to convert these guys into infantry divisions. But until then, let us train... Oops, too much. Let's train 3, and we will set them in Texas, where I was actually stationed. I was at Fort Hood from about 2005 to 2009, except for, there were 2 years in Iraq in there. But anyway, we got that set. And because everybody is unassigned, we're going to add them all to the same army, and it's going to be a training army. Come here. I need you and you. All you. And all you. In fact, while I'm doing this, let's get the time going here. We need you. Where else? I know we have a lot in the Pacific, and a lot of them are garrison brigades. So, yeah, here we go. If I recall right, we should have 36. We're missing someone. Okay, let's see. You're going to be in the new army. It's going to be training army. Go. And who's missing? Who is it? You, hiding up in Alaska with all your fish and oil. Alright, that's everyone. So, here is what we're going to do. If you don't know how to do this, you need to get rid of all these as fast as you can. Cavalry, we're going to get you. Garrison brigade, the guys with the 3 red stripes here, we're going to take them. Oh, you're already infantry. Who else? Is that it? Alright, we're going to hit this little button up here, and we're going to change them to infantry. Okay, we're going to get some manpower out of that, which is great because our manpower is terrible at the moment. And we are going to get those into real deal fighting divisions. And we are going to select all of them and train. I'm training them to try to get the army experience up. 0.031 daily. Not great. Okay, insufficient resources. This is from the battleship. So, let's see. Who can we trade with? Well, why not the Soviet Union? Our comrades, soon. Very soon. Okay, now that we got that cleaned up, let's see here. I think we can get rid of these now. Yep. And yep. And why? National Guard. Oh, that's right. Okay, let us change the National Guard to Lightning Bolt. That way we can see them. And we select our army here. Oh, wow. Yeah, we have a lot of National Guard. Okay, these guys are going to get turned. What, is that it? Nope. Here, here. You, 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 and you. Alright. And we're going to change... Wow, 19 National Guard. Ugh. Ugh. And that is going to put us in the hole big time on infantry equipment, I believe. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's ugly. Yeah, that's ugly. It's okay, though. It's okay. We are going to fix it. I promise. All right. Yeah, let's see our logistics here. We are short a lot of everything. A lot of everything. So let's... You know what? Let's get rid of one of you, and actually let's train some Marines out in San Diego. I know that's where you guys train. If there's any Marines watching, good for you. I was Army, but, I won't hold it against you. Okay, we got everyone training. That's great. That's good. Senator from Nebraska. Critical. Okay. Invest in the economy. I believe. Wait. I forget. Is that. I forget if that is pretty much a bribe to build a civilian factory in Nebraska. Okay. Fine. Alright, Nebraska. Where? How embarrassing. Okay. Nebraska, we're going to move you up since it'll get me brownie points. Why? Wow. 0.15 per day. Man, this regular difficulty is brutal. I've been spoiled this whole time. What? This is what you guys have been playing? Unbelievable. How do you play this? Ugh, okay, no matter. Alright, where are our planes? Okay, fighter group. Let's see. They're going to be outclassed soon, so let's do Panama Canal. Do you need to be there? Yeah, you need to be there. Alright, since we got, oh yeah, 4.9, we are going to train everybody. You train. And you train. And I'm sure since it's on normal difficulty, representatives, blah, blah, blah. Thank you. I know. I'm great. I am pretty awesome. All right, all you train. And all you train. Oh, wait, these guys. Oh, yeah, they can't train because they're not out to sea. That's fine. Fine. All right, do I have planes anywhere else? Anywhere else? Let's see. Oh, let's see. Who's not training? Who isn't training? You, Hawaii. Why are you not training? Okay, so I'm going to get my Air Force ready because I have a feeling as soon as we get to turn a little bit communist, ooh, what are we going to do here? Oh, what finished? That was the submarine that finished. So again, let us play to our strengths, and we are going to give him 3, or, okay, 4, great. And we are going to build an infinite amount, and I want these guys over here. I want our Pacific Fleet to be strong, because they are going to be doing the majority of the heavy lifting, especially if we're going to be doing naval invasions. I would like to invade from this side. Once we turn communist, I can lay claims on pretty much all of this. And as far as resources go, I mean, oil. They have oil, but I have more. But the real resource I'm after is this, right here, the rubber. Because that's what I end up trading the most of for, because usually I'm building a lot of planes, which, you know, obviously we will. So we're going to crank the speed up. All right, do we have our entire Air Force training? We do not. All of you. Okay, yeah, I forgot. All right. Is anyone not on a boat? Okay, they're good. Now, Navy. Let's go to the Naval tab. We want these guys to train as well. Everybody do some training. Because not only do we need their experience up, but we also need to get the naval experience up here, because we are going to be making a few modifications, likely to the submarine. If when we turn communist, whether or not we turn communist, even if we stay democratic, we are going to square off with Japan one way or the other, because they are fascist. The only way to avoid that is if we were fascist too. And we are not. We are not going to go that route. And no, I'm not making any political statements about anything. Thank you very much. So here is our submarine, and I want you to be over here with these guys. So yeah, let's make you go here. Okay, we have our Army training, we have our Air Force training, and we have our Navy training. And yes, we are going to lose equipment, particularly from our oh god, our airplanes are terrible. Do I even want to look? Yeah, let's have a look. if I could get the right tab. That would be great. Okay, so let's see. This is what we're training with. Reliability 80. 80. You know, that's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. The P1 Hawk, 80%. Man, well, how did this guy crash then? What an idiot. 80% like reliability, that's better than like a lot of cars even these days. So I'm not going to worry about that. But what I am going to worry about is what is going on over here. Particularly the Spanish Civil War when it kicks off. Now, I know Republican Spain rarely wins. At some point, Paradox really nerfed Republican Spain. So they're likely going to end up as nationalist Spain, which is a good thing for us because that is going to make it easier for us to invade them. And I mean, they're not that resource rich, but what it does do, it gives us a foothold in Europe and North Africa for us to expand. Now, my goal for this series is to beat Russia to Berlin, if possible. And you know what? That's probably not going to be that hard because Russia rarely, the war rarely gets past the original front line here or wherever it is after they divide Poland up between the two. That rarely goes anywhere. But if I'm beating the ever-loving piss out of Germany and North Africa and kicking their well-dressed, shiny boot asses back to mainland Europe, I will be here too. And one of the best things about taking Spain is this, the mountains. Is that the Pyrenees? Someone correct me in the comments below. I forget which mountain ranges, what mountain range this is, but it is one of the most defensible positions in the game. After we take over Spain, which I'm projecting here, there's a lot of ifs, but when we take over Spain, we are going to build a line of forts here for the Germans to throw themselves against and die. They're not going to get past it. So that is the plan. And hopefully it will keep them off of our back. Space is low in supply. Why? Why are you... Oh, yeah, it's because they're training. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's see. Did we convert everybody? Yeah, it appears that we did convert everybody. Excellent. Okay, and we are still crawling with the political power. Man, that just makes me want to not have... Like, when can we change the Great Depression? I know there's... Okay, that's what these are over here. You know what? Let me get away from that airplane. Thank you. So to get out of the Great Depression, we are going to have to do these things over here, which is easy. Okay, we'll be at there after 140 days in. Yeah. And then 210 days in, Agricultural Adjustment Act. From Great Depression to slow recovery. Okay. That is what we need. How far along on this are we? Let's crank up the speed. I thought I did. So, with this loss in political power that I did not anticipate, because I guess I'm a noob, playing on the easiest settings all the time, that is going to limit a lot of the things that I thought I was going to do, at least starting out. I understand that, once the Great Depression goes away, and we get a few other modifiers, that will be fine. That's fine. But starting out, oh my god, that makes this intensely boring. Like, really intensely boring. But, okay, we're losing a lot of planes here. Let's see where they're at. Okay, these guys are almost there. Actually, they're not doing as bad as I thought they would. For some reason, on my easier playthroughs, the planes are just crashing left and right. I guess it's just a roll of the dice, but anyway, to further expand on my plane here. Canada is going to be the first to go, obviously. I mean, where's the resource map? Are there good manners and hockey pucks on the resource map? No good manners. Well, we're taking it anyway. And yes, I am going to have to climatize my troops to the cold. So, I might be jumping the gun on this a little bit, but it's cold up here in the Great Lakes. So let's get all of you guys up here. Although I just selected 15, so maybe we can spread these guys out. Like, okay. You come over here. Get ready to take those sweet, delicious Canadian manners. It's going to be great. Why are you taking... Oh, okay. You're going. They're going. Now, is that doing anything for... Let's see. No, I don't believe it's doing anything, but we'll see when they get there. Because let's see, it's February, so yeah, it should still be cold. Let's see. No, it's clear. 6 degrees Celsius. 5 degrees Celsius. Yeah, that's what we want. Get up there. Oh, you got to go all the way around. Okay, fine. But yeah, I want to get these guys climatized. We might have to wait till next winter. I'm not sure. But yeah, let's get you up there. All along the Great Lakes. And maybe, just maybe, well, no, you know what, because I'm going to have some climatized to the heat as well because of Mexico. And my original plan was to use political power to boost communism once we become communists. And obviously that's something I'm going to have to wait for a while because... yeah, it's just not going to work out the way I thought. I think we're just going to have to plow over Mexico and take it all. It's all mine. What do they have? What do you have? What do you have? They got some tungsten. I mean, that's not bad. But yeah, really, it's and it comes down to a bottleneck, and I have to wait for all of these guys. Yeah, I'm going to have to justify for each of these countries, which is going to take a long time and a lot of political power. But, if for some reason they join a faction, then that will make it much easier because then I can just plow right through all of them at once. But obviously, I can't make them join a faction. And we are out of oil. So we are going to go ahead and bring in some of our fleet. Yeah. Okay. You were so close, too. Alright, I guess we can train you one at a time. So you come home. We got all this oil. You would think we could supply this, but I guess I do need some oil techs. And I might actually do that next, since we do have a lot. Okay, how much are we consuming? Way too much. Way too much. Okay. So you guys stop what you're doing. Okay, you're not noobs anymore. No longer rookies. We're going to stop training you. No longer rookies. I guess I can be happy with that. Come here. Come here. You, stop training. And you guys down here, stop training. Who else is training? Who else is training? Okay, you, stop it. And you. Okay, where are we at now? 6.3. Jesus, what it... Who? Oh, you know what? It's probably my giant navy. Okay, let's bring you in. And let's see. Where are we at now? 6.6. 4.6. Okay, there we go. Finally. Well, the real issue here is free trade. I mean, we have 169 oil. Oh, I'm sorry. We have 846. We're exporting 677, leaving us with only 169. So, as much as I hate it, at some point we are going to go to export focus. Just because we can't be trading away that much stuff. The U.S. is resource rich. We have a little bit of everything except rubber, I think. I don't think we have rubber. Do we have rubber? No, we have no rubber. We have everything except rubber. But we're trading most of it away, which is a problem. And this is not helping. How close are we? Okay. Man. Now that that's done. Okay, we are going to go to the WPA, which will give us that political power to start us down. I mean, actually, is that the very first thing I want to do? It's going to give us 150 political power. Okay, remilitarization. And, boy, you know, there's one guy that is in here, Silent Workhorse, that's going to give us a political power gain boost. But 15% on... Okay, for base value. I mean... Okay, it's going to be a tough choice when it happens. Oh. Okay, see, that's just me being a dumb. And you wonder why I told you I was bad at this game. I didn't even notice that I had that. So actually, we are going to be a communist. We're going to do communist revolutionary. And we are going to start down that road. Okay, minus 0.1 every day. Fine by me. Alright, modify government. I already did that. Thank you. Decisions available. You know what? Just to kind of get things going... Oh, daily political power gain. That's more than I make. Okay, there we go. Italy is doing its thing. Attempting to rebuild the Roman Empire, but they will fail miserably, as they usually do. Because the Romans didn't start in East Africa. I mean, they did kind of start in North Africa a little bit. They kind of started everywhere, but, you know, I get it. They don't want to piss off Germany by going into Gaul, conquering Gaul and Britannia again, because, you know, that's Germany's juice. But, yeah, I don't think they're going to do that well, because they never really do. Typically, they get steamrolled by the British, and that's fine by me. So back to this. I mean, I could do a small lobby for 30 days. It'd be minus 0.3, and I'm making so it'd be minus 0.15. Could I sustain that for 30 days? Times 10 times 20. Yes, I can. I can do that. So that is going to buy us a little bit of help in both Senate and House. And that's something that you definitely need early on, because we're going to be facing some decisions, particularly with, let's see, yeah, the Agricultural Adjustment Act. We are going to need a lot more, well, yeah, a few more votes in the House. Yep, no, the Senate. So we're going to be fine. Okay, electromechanical engineering. And we're going to continue down that path to speed up research. And let's keep going, please. With that. And yeah, we're not going to replace those, simply for the fact that they're going to be outclassed by the time we actually get to fight anyone, I'm sure. Okay, so let's see how we're doing here. Okay, we are on track. We are becoming communist. We are going down the path to get out of the Great Depression. Very soon we will have the Agricultural Adjustment Act and the Fair Labor Standards Act. And once we kind of get to the bottom of this, and we can't go directly there, I think a few things have to take place beforehand. Yeah, there's a lot of conditions on this. So we are going to actually go down this way after the Agricultural Adjustment Act, just for the fact that it gets us, boom, that one extra research slot and the Rubber Reserve Company, because we are going to definitely take advantage of that. Like I said, we have everything but rubber, and I would like to be able to produce a little bit of our own. However, we are going to have to fix this, because any rubber we make is going to instantly get exported, and we're going to be hosed. Again, kind of like we are now. Like, we have all these resources, and yeah, we're just not getting the civilian factories out of it that I wanted. I mean, we do have a lot here. Let's see, but we have 138 going towards consumer goods. That is disgusting. That's horrible, actually. And we're building this thing in Nebraska to buy some votes. How much longer do we have? 289 days. And this is going to be finished when? It's almost halfway. Okay. 22nd of June. March, April, May, June. Yeah, we're good. We're good. It's just taking forever because I don't have construction 1. But I do have free trade. And that's going to be an issue if we do switch from free trade to export focus. Okay, we only lose 10% construction speed, and that's fine. So, how trained up are we? How are we doing here? Alright, these guys are no longer rookies. So we are going to put them back. We're going to train you. And we're going to train you. And we should be able to get away with training you without draining all of our oil. Right? Navy, 6.4... Okay, no. Nope, that's not going to work. Stop you. How is it taking up... Oh, the capital ships, that's why. So many capital ships. Heavy cruiser, light... Oh, man. Man, I didn't realize how much awesomeness that we have. But our oil is going back up. Okay. Alright, so we are going to be communist soon. Our Navy is almost ready for war. Let's see where our Army's at. Is our Army almost ready for war? Yes, they are getting there. They are getting there, and I know that, oh man, training all these guys is costing me a great deal of infantry equipment, especially when I'm trying to train new units, but that is okay. So, I think we are off to a strong and promising start, even though this regular difficulty setting really threw a curveball into my plans. I guess we will see where we end up. First of all, I want to thank you so much for watching. And if you do enjoy this series, or you want to see more of it, or have some ideas on how to make America communist, please sorry about the weird cuts. Please leave a comment, leave a like, and I would be ever so grateful if you chose to subscribe. Thanks again for watching. See you later.